This recording is for Main Idea Day 1. Write your last name only. The first passage says, rabbits and hares are not the same. Rabbits live together in burrows. Their babies are born blind and without fur. Hares live alone above ground. Their babies are born with fur and are not blind. In addition, hares are usually bigger than rabbits. Find the main idea passage and select it from below. Hares are bigger than rabbits. Hares and rabbits are not the same. Rabbits live together in burrows. Passage 2. The ice cream cone was invented in 1904. It all started at the St. Louis World's Fair when an ice cream vendor ran out of dishes for his ice cream. A man named Ernest Hamley was selling waffles in the booth next door. He helped his neighbor out by making cone-shaped waffles to hold the ice cream. The rest, as they say, is history. Find the main idea in the passage and select it from below. Passage 2. The ice cream cone was invented in 1904. They ran out of ice cream at the World's Fair. Ice cream is a yummy treat. Passage 3. Some types of roller coasters are magnets. Some types of roller coasters use magnets to make them stop. Straw magnets are put into both the coaster and the end of the track. As the coaster approaches the end of the track, the attracting forces of the magnets bring it to a gentle stop. Find the main idea in the passage and select it from below. Passage 3. Roller coasters stop at the end of the track. Some kinds of roller coasters use magnets to make them stop. Roller coasters are fun. Passage 4. Julia Butterfly Hill lived in a giant redwood tree for 2 years to keep it from being cut down. She climbed the tree, which was located in Northern California, on December 10, 1997. Many people helped her by bringing her food and supplies. She did not come down until the logging company promised never to cut the tree down. The main idea in the passage, or find the main idea in the passage and select it from below. Passage 4. Julia Butterfly Hill lived in a giant redwood tree for 2 years to keep it from being cut down. The logging company did not cut down the tree. The tree was located in Northern California. Finally, passage 5. Children in Washington State are raising salmon. The Department of Fish and Wildlife gives each participating classroom 500 salmon eggs. When the eggs hatch, the children care for the baby salmon and learn about their life cycle. When the salmon are big enough, the class goes on a field trip to release the salmon into the stream or river. Find the main idea in the passage and select it from below. Passage 5. Each class gets 500 salmon eggs. School children in Washington State are raising salmon. The salmon are released into streams and rivers.